And in a show of support, Canada and France, who oppose U.S. President Donald Trump's wish to control Greenland, have opened consulates in the Danish Autonomous Territory. Now, the move signals stronger diplomatic engagement with the Arctic territory amid growing geopolitical and economic interest in the Arctic region. Well, since returning to the White House in 2025, Trump has repeatedly insisted that Washington needs to control the strategic mineral-rich Arctic island for security reasons. In January, Trump backed off from his threats to seize Greenland after saying he has struck a framework deal with NATO chief Mark Rutte to ensure greater American influence. Now, both France and Canada say the consulates will begin operations with small diplomatic teams that will be tasked with political outreach, scientific cooperation, and support for citizens and researchers working in Greenland. Now, France describes the new consulate as part of its broader Arctic strategy. It maintains Greenland plays a central role in Arctic affairs. The announcement to open a consulate in Nuuk was made by French President Emmanuel Macron in June last year during his visit to Greenland. Macron's visit comes shortly after Trump's initial push to acquire the island in his second term. Paris has also stepped up its naval posture in the North Atlantic, with a French flagship aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle sailing north last month. Canada, on the other hand, had announced it would open a consulate in Greenland 2 years ago to boost cooperation. The two consulates, which will be attached to the French and Canadian embassies in Copenhagen, will give Greenland an opportunity to practice at being independent. This is also recognition of the Arctic island's growing autonomy. This comes even as Greenland has long dreamt of cutting its ties to Denmark one day. Experts say that the move will make it possible to reduce Denmark's role by diversifying Greenland's dependence on outside world, and this means Greenland can have more ties for its economy, trade, investments, and politics. Now, Greenland has had diplomatic ties with the European Union since 1992, with Washington since 2014, and with Iceland since 2017. Iceland opened its consulate in Nuuk in 2013, while the United States, which had a consulate in the Greenlandic capital from 1940 to 1953, reopened its mission in 2020.